Hey guys, so just a heads up, while I was recording this video, I did not turn on my mic whatsoever, so from now on you're going to be hearing just a voiceover of this experiment that I did on creating a Roblox game with AI using ChatGPT. So enjoy the video. So today we're going to talk about AI, specifically ChatGPT. We're going to see its extended knowledge of coding through Roblox Lua. We're going to try and push it past its limits to see what kind of game it can create. So let's get started. So I started off asking ChatGPT to give me a concept for a Roblox game. The first example that it gave me was a game called Galactic Explorers. Now, Galactic Explorers is a space expedition adventure game, where you're set in a dynamic galaxy. And it gave me all these key features for the game, which ultimately I ended up scrapping in the long run because I did not like the concept of the game. And after asking ChatGPT 18 more times, it finally gave me a different prompt for a game called Quantum Quest. Now, the key features that it gave me for Quantum Quest varied. It made up a game that consisted of puzzles, a storyline, virtual currency, dynamic environments, and many more. What I wanted to do first was create a portal, and that is exactly what I asked ChatGPT to do. So, as I was heading into Roblox Studio, I went ahead and grabbed a free portal asset from the toolbox, and I also asked ChatGPT to create me a portal script. And it went ahead and did, and I went ahead and copied all the code, threw it into the portal script, and tested it out. So the result of the test was actually positive. The script did in fact work. I entered through the portal, not collidable, um, and it did in fact teleport me to the place that I told it to. So perfect. All I did in the script was change the ID of the place, so it teleported me to the correct place, and it actually works. So for the next couple of hours, I asked ChatGPT to create me a puzzle script. Um, in Quantum Quest's key features, it said that puzzles should be one of the main parts of the game. So I asked ChatGPT to just create me a simple puzzle with buttons, um, which it in fact did, but it actually ended up not working. I asked ChatGPT to debug the same script over and over again because there were no errors in the output. It just gave me a faulty script, and it tried debugging it, and it gave me different scripts, but all of them ended up not working, so I ended up scrapping the idea. The next thing that I asked ChatGPT to do was create me a dynamic environment, which it did, but upon playtesting, it was very buggy and the colors just kind of spazzed out after a while. Now, I asked ChatGPT to debug this, which it successfully did, and it gave me the proper script to have a good according to ChatGPT terms, good dynamic environment. So the following footage was ChatGPT debugging the script and successfully debugging it, finding the issue itself, and giving me completely new code, which I went ahead and put it inside of Roblox Studio. So this makes you really wonder why ChatGPT would give me a faulty script that would have errors in it, but then only minutes later would give me a working, fully competent dynamic environment script. It's like it knew it gave me a faulty script and then wanted me to ask the question of why did I get this error and why didn't it work, just so that it can send me and give me the new code. The next thing that I asked ChatGPT to create me was a currency system, since one of the key features in Quantum Quest was virtual currency. So it went ahead and created a LeaderStat folder for me and created a currency integer value. It also went above and beyond and created me a data store for the currency value. The next thing that I asked ChatGPT to create me was a quest giver. Now, this quest giver would give you two quests that ChatGPT just created and put in the scripts that it gave me. And I went ahead and put these scripts into my game to see if it worked. And once you clicked a part, it would give you the quests and you would see it in your output. Now, I had to do absolutely nothing for this. ChatGPT created the part, inserted the part into the workspace, and I had my hands off the entire time. All I did was insert the script. Now, the next thing that I asked ChatGPT to do was to keep progress of one of the quests. and one of the quests stated that you had to collect 10 space gems. Now, I asked ChatGPT if it could create a system where it could track the picking up of these space gems and then give the player a reward. Now, as you can see in this Roblox Studio footage, it does in fact keep track of the collecting of the space gems, but it did not give any currency whatsoever to the player or any reward. Now, I asked ChatGPT to debug this over and over again, but just like the button system, it debugged it, gave me the same lines of code and scripts over and over again to the point where I just had to scrap the entire reward system, but I could still keep the quest system. Now, the next and the last thing that I asked ChatGPT to create for me was a shop system. Now, this shop system would have a open and close button, and inside of the GUI would have items that you could spend your currency on. Now, I didn't ask ChatGPT to create me any of the items inside of the shop system, but it just gave me one sample button that didn't really do anything, and upon clicking it, it would give a output of you purchasing the item. Now, if I really wanted to go into more depth with it, I would have, and I would have asked ChatGPT to create me items for this game, but I didn't. And ultimately, this is where I ended the video off, but I can absolutely make a part two if this video does get some support. But really, it was a pretty awesome experience. Asking ChatGPT to create me this game, and the output of it wasn't too terrible.